Hello everybody and welcome to another stream, third one this week. So this is going to be our third new series for this first week of streaming. This one is going to be an Animal Crossing's New Horizon. So as always, we're going to go over a little bit of my goals and rules for the series, as well as my history with the game. And then also, as always, I'm going to read my little notes that I set up. But before we do that, we have something special for this one. I'm going to use the powers of the Leo constellation to bring out my cat ears. And once more, if I take this off, cattail. I figured this would be appropriate since we are playing Animal Crossings that I show you one of my animal forms. So yeah, using the power of the constellation Leo to give me my cat form. So with that being done, let's go ahead and look at the notes for this series. So first thing, what are the goals of this series? Well, to get a 5-star island is the primary goal. As always, to collect as many of the collectibles as we can. I don't know, I don't think for this one I'm going to be aiming to collect everything, like every piece of furniture, all that. I probably will try to collect like all the fossils and the fish and those kinds of things, but we'll see how long this series goes. Or we may, after we get to 5 island stars, take a pause and then come back to it. We'll have to see how it goes. And then the other goal potentially is to play the new update. This is the Switch 2 version that I have. And it is updated to the most recent update, the one with the hotel. But I think that's going to be like way off in the future. We may do a little pause before we get to that too, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. As far as rules for this series, I am going to be time traveling, but I am going to be limiting it a little bit. So what I'm going to do, since I am live streaming this, is at the start of every live stream, I'm going to set the day to 1 week earlier, and then I'll give myself up until the current day of days to go through, just so we're not stuck on one really long day and we kind of run out of things to do on that day, and especially if we're not to the point where we could be like heavily decorating the island yet. We're going to kind of do what we can for a day and then go to the next day and so on until we catch up to the current time. If we don't get through all the days today, then next week for the next episode, I'll just put it to a week before and then we'll start from there. So I'm never really going to go into the future and I'm never going to go further than a week into the past for any given stream. Now, the other thing I will mention is that I probably am going to have to do some grinding stuff in this game like all the other ones. So for that kind of stuff, I probably will be doing that off stream. If I do, I will let you know what I did. But with all that said, let's get into today's goals. So for this episode, what I'm setting out to do is obviously creating my character, choosing an island, and then doing whatever the first couple starting days are for this game. My history, I guess I should go over that too, is that this is another game where I started it like when it first came out, way back during the pandemic. I was one of those people who played this a lot. So I did play it for quite some time. I got pretty far in my original island. I never made it past 3 stars though, so going into 4 or 5 will be new for me. But I did get like a lot of collections and I have played this game before. Again though, it has been quite some time since I played and I've never played the Switch 2. So there's this newest update. I've never seen any of that. There's a lot of stuff in between that I haven't seen yet. So this will be pretty exciting. Now, lastly, before we go into, well, actually, I have some notes about the island, kind of like what I'm looking for in an island, but I think we create our character first, so we'll talk about that later when we get there. So anyway, let's go ahead and start the game. So we've got Timmy here. Good morning. We're so excited to have you here. Let us be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Welcome to the check-in counter for your deserted island getaway. I can speak package. There's so much to look forward to, but first, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook Inc. And I'm Tommy. We'll be flying to the island with you to help you get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul, so let's get started, shall we? The first step is checking your application. Is this your first time applying for one of our packages? For our purposes, we're gonna say yes it is. Understood, stood. Now then, we'll need to look up your application. Can we have your name and birthday? Birthday? Why, yes you can. So my name is Florian. Are you okay with Florian? Florian. Yes, I am. Birthday, and that would be 11/29. Is November 29th your birthday? Yes, it is. Florian, let's see. Oh, yes, here you are. Our next stop will be to take a picture of you, Florian. Oh, don't worry, take as much time as you need to get yourself looking just the way you want. We'll be ready when you are. So style, we're gonna go with the masculine one. For skin tone, I am pretty pale, but do I want to be this pale? Or do I want to be this pale? I think I'm actually gonna go with this one. I don't think I'm as pink as this, unless I'm just not seeing it on my monitor, but we're gonna go with this one. Let's see, next category, hair. So I will say that I did kind of like look through these options already. I am very saddened by the hair choices. I think out of all of these, we're gonna go with this one. I think this is the kind of closest to what I have. I guess I do have longer hair, but this one I'm not feeling, and this one I'm not feeling. I'm sure they're good for some people, but not for me. We're gonna go with this one. It kind of matches my bangs at least. And then as for color, we do have a pretty good white hair color, so we're gonna go with this one. Now for eyes, I believe I am gonna go with these. I'll give myself some lashes like I have. And for this, we can go, it's gonna be one of these three. So we've got this blue. It's not really it, that's too blue. We've got green, which my eyes are like blue and green. So we could do this, but I think I like the green in my eyes. So I think we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with the green. For nose, I think I am gonna keep it the little circle. And for mouth, we've got the cat ears on, so we might as well go with the kind of wavy cat mouth. And then do I want to put blush on? If I do, it would probably be this one. And I could do pink or this. You know what? I think I'm actually not gonna put any on, at least not for now. We'll just keep it like this. I think if we can add like custom face paint, I will do my little heart beauty mark, but I don't think I can do that until I'm actually in the game. So anyway, this is gonna be us for now. Let's go on to the next part. Let's confirm, does everything look okay? It looks okay for now, for what we could do. Great, you're all set, I'll just go ahead and add that picture to your records. Thank you very much, Timmy. And now, let's start talking about your new home. So exciting. You see, we're quite proud of the work we've done to help you feel comfortable in your new life. Oh yes, in fact, if you want, you can even experience the seasons the same way you're used to them. What I mean is, we have islands in both the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. We recommend choosing an island that has the same seasonal pattern as your current home. So tell me, Florian, where do you live now? And that would be North America. Ah, excellent. That information really helps us focus on just the right island for you. So naturally, we'd recommend that you relocate to an island in the northern hemisphere. There are a few more decisions to make, but does that sound okay to you so far? Okay. Very good. We have a number of lovely uninhabited islands in the northern hemisphere to choose from. Now then, all of our islands are approximately the same size, and they're all quite natural. So don't worry about whether you'll have enough space or comfort. You can't go wrong. Just follow your instincts and choose an island with a layout that looks appealing. That's how I do it. I'll show you some maps now, and you can choose the best one for your new home. New home! Okay, before we do the maps, I'm gonna read you my little criteria that I have for what I'm looking for in an island. So, in my island, my starter island at least, well, I guess it's all the same. For rivers, I definitely want one that has a south and then either an east or west exit. I don't want one that has two south exits. For resident services, I would like it to be pretty far away and pretty close to the center if possible. I would also like it to have a good kind of like rock and beach layout, a varied layout. We'll have to see what they look like when we look at it. I don't really care about which way the dock is, like which side it's on. For the flowers, I would prefer roses. I think I looked it up with my birthday. I think I can get roses, tulips, or what was the other one? Windflowers, I think. Roses are my personal favorite flower, and they have the most colors in this game, so I would prefer that. But I'm not too worried about the flowers because we can get the other flowers eventually. Kind of similar with the native fruits. Personally, I would like peaches or cherries. I like how those look the best. But again, we can kind of get all the fruits eventually, so I'm not too worried about the starting fruit. For the airport color, I would like green or blue, just based on the items you get with that. But we can get the other ones again. Typically, I wouldn't like orange or yellow, but I actually don't mind the shades they use in this game. So yeah, hoping for green first, blue second. But if we get like a better layout and stuff, I'm not gonna not use the island because of that. And then villagers, this is just a general preference for my villagers for this playthrough. I'm gonna be kind of aiming for like woodland creature, like cute woodland creature animals, villagers. We'll have to see who we end up starting with. Again, we can kind of swap them out later, so I'm not too worried about who we start with. But that's kind of the vibe that I'm going. So yeah, let's go ahead and see our maps. So we have these four, and honestly, this first one does not look bad, but we've got so for the first one, the resident services is pretty far away and it's pretty close to the center. This one, I think it's too close, and it's also a double, actually, all three of these are double south ones. So do we just go with this one? Let's look at it a little closer. So we've got a river to the left, so we'll have a nice long like L-shaped beach to the right. There's a river up to the top, so if I want to eventually put my like house up there, we have like a little private beach area we could potentially make. There's another long beach on the left side, so that could be pretty cool. The dock is on the left, so I'd probably put like a bridge across that one river at the bottom, so it's like a smooth transition from one side to the other. But yeah, I think this one looks pretty good. There's like a little pond behind the resident services. I probably would like get rid of that. I also should mention I have like 0 experience with terraforming, so if I end up doing that, that will be new for this one. But yeah, out of these 4, let's just go with the first one. Let me also get my notes out of the way real quick because we don't need those anymore. And yeah, let's go ahead. So we're gonna choose this first one. Yes. Wonderful choice. I can't wait to show it off to you. But before we depart, I have just one final question for you. If you could only bring one thing with you to a deserted island, what would it be? So I don't actually know if this does anything, or I don't know if this is what we get, but if I had to bring something to a deserted island, we've got a sleeping bag, a lamp, some food, something to kill time. Food, I'm gonna assume there's already food on the island. If not, it's not really gonna help me. Something to kill time, maybe. But I can pretty much keep myself occupied, I think. A lamp, light during the dark would be good, but also just from personal experience, when like the power's gone out and stuff, I usually get sleepy towards the nighttime, so I think I'd rather just be sleeping. A sleeping bag though, 100%. I would want to go with the comfort. I think that is what would keep me sane the most. Also like warm in the nighttime, so we're gonna go sleeping bag. How interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. That was just a hypothetical question. Nook Inc. will fully cover all of your basic needs. Yes. Oh, well, that's good to know. Your attention, please. This is a service announcement. The chartered flight for Nook Inc.'s deserted island getaway package is ready for boarding. Go in. Any customers waiting to board should make their way to the gate at this time. Ah, perfect timing. Come on, let's all board the plane together. Here we go. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for taking this chartered flight as part of Nook Inc.'s deserted island getaway package. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy a complimentary video presentation about deserted island life. Okay, time to watch a video. I'm gonna drink some tea while we watch a video. Ooh, fishing. That's gonna be nerve-wracking for me. If you have any guesses about the native fruit or flowers or airport color, put them in the comments now if you're watching. I kind of told you what I'm hoping for already, so I'm not going to guess anything specific, just the things I was hoping for in my preferences. Here we go. Here we almost go. There we go. Oh, and it is snowing. Can we see anything? Okay, oranges. You know, honestly, not the worst. It does kind of fit the whole tropical island theming. And it's colorful. I really just like... Apples seem kind of basic to me, even though I do like apples. Ooh, blue though. Okay, blue and green are my favorite colors, so I'm not like upset about blue. Oh, we're gonna have to see the flowers. I didn't see the flower. But what I was saying was apples I kind of feel like are basic, even though I do like apples. And I like pears too, but like the green on the green leaves, it's not as exciting. So orange at least is a different color for us to look at on the trees. But anyway, Timmy, we're here. Now I know you must be incredibly excited to explore your new island home, but I have one small request. Would you please join us for a short orientation session in the nearby plaza? Also, I definitely see these villagers and they're not fitting my theme, but they can stay for now. Would you please join us for a short orientation session in the nearby plaza? Yes. Our fearless leader himself will be giving a presentation, so I'd hate for you to miss it. We're heading there right now if you would like to move L to follow us. Yes, I shall do that. We talk to these people. Bud, talk later, jog now. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Can I talk to you? You're gonna tell me to talk later? We can chat later. I want to see where this is going. Also, I'm fully wearing a short sleeve Hawaiian shirt in the snow, which it's so cold by me right now that seems horrifying. All right, is that everyone? Let's see. Is Cherry here? And how about Bud? And there's Florian, of course. You know, I'm just realizing I did say that I wanted cherries, and technically there is a cherry here. Just not the cherry I was thinking of. Great, we're all here. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Our 3 adventurers are ready to get started. Yes, yes, very good. Let's see, how shall I begin? Yes, of course. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to your new island. My name is Tom Nook, and I'm the founder and president of Nook Inc. Yes, yes. Today is the first day of new life on this pristine, lovely island, so congratulations. And this is a package deal, As such, Nook Inc. staff will always be here to support you and ensure your comfort and safety. But first things first, yes, yes. I'd like each of you to choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real roots. Not roosts, roots. I'd like you to dream big. I do have certain connections in construction and real estate, and... but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just get started with a simple tent, shall we? Please collect your tent from Timmy or Tommy, and then choose a spot to place it. Whichever one you are. Are you Timmy? Nope, you're Tommy. Here you go, Florian. Your very own tent. Thank you, Tommy. Once you find the perfect spot, press X to access your inventory, then select your tent to place it. Don't worry, you'll get a chance to see what it looks like before making your final decision. You'll want a little breathing room, so take your time finding a space that works for you. Oh, I suppose I should probably set you up with a map too. Yes, please do. Once you've put up your tent, please find your way back here. Use your new map if you need it. Well, off you go. I hope you'll find a great spot. Okay. Let's take a look. Not at the tent, at the map. How do I open my map? Okay, that's inventory. Oh, the map I think is just down there on the bottom right. Okay, so where do we want our house to be? Well, we can't cross the river yet. If I just stop, is that? Yeah, that's when it comes up. I could put it close to resident services if I want. For now, I can have it, like, by the island. By the island. We're on an island. By the river, I meant. Let's think about this again. So, because I think I also have to think about where I want my first neighbor houses to be. I kind of want to do like a little row of houses in the front, like kind of have a main street in the front, like just in the front. So maybe I'll start by putting, see, I don't think I want my house to be along that. I do like all this open space on the right, because I think eventually I want my house to be in the top right of the map, but we can't get there yet. So I think, you know what I could do is just put it like down here. Ooh, I could even just make it a little beach house for now. No, this is what I'll do. I'll make it a little beachfront house, as in I'll put it like right here. And then down here, I'll have like a little beachfront private, well, not really private, but kind of private beachfront property. I think that's what I'll do. We can move them in the future, so I'm not like too worried about it. Before I do that though, can I shake this tree? That tree might disappear. I want to see if there's anything in it. Okay, nothing. Okay, so let's get our tent down. Build here. Can I imagine it? Should I put my tent here? I think that actually lines up pretty well. Or do I want it to be one further back? I think this is good. I think I need to not overthink it. We're just gonna put it here. Oh wait, let me imagine it. Yeah, let me imagine my tent, please. I think maybe one further back. I need to rethink it. Let's just put that one further back, and hopefully I didn't move too far to the left. Build here. This looks good. This is the spot. Nice. I set up my tent. This is a big first step. Nice. So yes, we have our own little beach here and a tent. And this is still, I think, pretty far back. So yeah, if I put houses like, I don't know, maybe like around here, we can have a little road coming here. And my house will just be in front of the road. And then eventually a little bridge over here. Or maybe we wind around and have the bridge down here. We're getting ahead of ourselves, so we will worry about that later. Ah, Florian, you must have found a suitable spot for your tent, You're the first one back, so I suppose the others must still be searching for just the right location. You know, since you've already done some scouting, the others may appreciate your assistance. Yes, yes. Okay, let's go find them and see where we can put their houses. Or their tents for now. Okay, where are they? Cherry and Bud. Where have they gone off? Ah. Yo, I'm Bud. You're Florian, right? Nice to meet you, Shredded. You already set up your tent, eh? I'm still trying to find the perfect spot. I'll be doing some serious cardio, so gotta have lots of fresh air. I think this spot will do the trick, but I don't know. What do you think, Florian? I think I'll find you a spot. What, you'll help me find a sweet spot to put this tent? Seriously? Wow. We just met and you're already doing some heavy lifting on our friendship, Florian. Okay then, can't wait to see the epic spot you pick for me. You know, it's actually not too far off. We're just gonna move you a little to the left. Need me? I'll be over at the plaza, visualizing how awesome island life is gonna be. Okay, you know what, actually? I think I'm gonna have a road come down here. Well, actually, let's see. I want a road. I know it's not gonna be centered, but I want a main road to come down here. So we're gonna have a road that comes down here. I'll probably extend it like, we'll do like 1, 2, I might go like 3, 4, like do a nice 4 wide. Which means I think I'm going to, this could be like a huge mistake, but I think I'm gonna put it like here. And we'll just move it if we need to. If I have like a crossroad here, what does that look like? What is that giving us? Okay, that's actually fine. So maybe I'll put it like up. I'll put it like here. And I'm gonna place it, I think I want the edge to line up where that those wooden planks end up there. So let's see if we can place it down here. Bud's tent build here. Let's see what it looks like. We need to move to the right is what it looks like. Need to rethink. I think we might need to even go one further. Bud's tent build here. Okay, I think we'll do it here so that we can put like, we want to do fences or something. We have room to do that around. Let me imagine it. Now, do I want it to be one forward? I think I want it. I think I need to rethink. So I'm standing like pretty much right in front of this tree. I think it went out to like here. That's maybe like one, maybe just one. I think I want it one more forward. I think I want it to be like here. tent, build here. Because that gives us a little space for a backyard. Okay, and now I need to rethink. I just need to go one further to the right. Okay, look up. Okay, build the tent, build here. Do I actually want it one? I know, I'm sorry for being indecisive. I think I need to rethink this. I'm gonna put it one forward. Build here. Okay, rethink, move to the right a little bit. Build here. Okay, we're locking it in. This is a spot. Nice. Bud's got a place now for his... Bud's got a place for his tent now. Okay, an orange tent to match the oranges right in front. Now, let's check the map. I do want to put cherries like next, but I don't particularly want to cut into that big open space we have, but you know, I'm just going to do it. It's not going to cut in too much. We'll still have at least two-fold like chunks of, or grid spaces of island that are not disturbed. Let's go find Cherry. Cherry, we're going to have to move you way to the left. Wait, I got it. Don't tell me. You're Florian, right? See, told you I had it. I'm Cherry. I gotta tell ya, I'm excited to do this whole island thing. What? You already found a good spot, huh? I was trying to just feel for the best spot, but I was having trouble because every spot feels like the best one. I couldn't just sit here thinking it over forever, so I grabbed a stick and threw it, and here's where it landed. So now this is my spot. Okay, I know there's only so far I could throw the stick, but I'm like this. I'm liking this. I will find you a spot. Whoa, for real? You're gonna pick out the perfect spot for me? You do that for someone you just met? You know, you're alright, Florian. In that case, here you go. It's your show now, what? Cherry, will not blame you for this location. I'll blame it on the wind. I just cannot have you right in the middle of the open space that we want to have. So let's just... Oh, see, you're already headed to where we're going. Okay, I am gonna shake this tree because I think it's about to disappear. How do I pick these things up? What's the pickup button? Can I not pick things up yet? You know what? I think I might not be able to pick things up yet. So yeah. If I can, then whoops. But if I can't, then I can't. Build here. If I place a structure too close to others, it'll block the flow of traffic. Better choose another place. Okay, yes. I definitely want to go over... I think I'm going to go over one... I think 3. Build here. Now the question is, does this look like 2 spaces over or 3 spaces over? To me, this looks like 2. So I'm looking, we've got, actually no, it looks like 3 because I think this tree in the bottom left is, oh, but I can't tell where that is. I can't tell where it is. Let me look. I need to rethink. So, okay, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, where this is. So I want it to line up basically with this tree. I think that means I need to stand like all the way over here. I want to do 3 so I can have like 1 row. I want like a wall in between potentially, or a hedge or something in the future, and then 1 space on either side. Build here. Okay, this is in line now. Let me imagine it. Let's see if the tent lines up. I believe it does. I think it does. Let's do it. Hopefully that lines up. I believe it does. Yeah, she has a nice, like, aqua tent. Looks like everyone has a spot picked out for their tents now. Okay, well, one orange survived out of the ones that we dropped. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all found just the right spots to set up your new homes. Of course, you can sleep on it for a while, Really, get a feel for how it suits you. And with that taken care of, we can move on to more serious business. Like throwing an island warming party. We'll have it right here in the plaza with a roaring campfire. That campfire is, like, very much needed. Looks so cold. We'll just need a few supplies to get started, yes? Since we'll all be living here together, this will be a good test of our teamwork. Let's see. Timmy, Cherry, Tommy, and Bud can set up things here in the plaza. Meanwhile, Florian and I will work on gathering firewood and perhaps a little snack. All right, everyone, let's get to it. Florian, would you come see me for a moment? Let's go see Nook. Ah, Florian, I just wanted to go over what we'll need for the campfire. I think roughly 10 tree branches should do the trick. You can find them scattered about the island. When you find one lying on the ground, just press Y. Okay, so we just didn't have access to picking things up before. To pick it up, because I definitely tried Y. Meanwhile, I'll investigate the orange-like items growing in the trees. I suspect they're real oranges. Yes, I do believe you are true. Okay, let's go get some sticks. And these are in line, thank goodness. You know what, I'm gonna pick up an orange too. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We get to clean up the island while we're doing this. So, can I get that? Oh, what was I on? I already forgot. I think I'm on 4. Yep, 4. 5. Pick up a rock. 6. 7. A butterfly. 8. 9 and 10. Okay, let's go back. Ah, welcome back. I trust you have some success foraging for tree branches. Very well, allow me to lighten your load. Yes, that should be plenty for a campfire. You made quick work of that. I'm quite glad that I'll be sharing this desolate island with such a hard worker. Oh. And speaking of surviving on this desolate island, our next task is to round up something to snack on. While you were collecting branches, I was evaluating the fruit that seems to be abundant here. They look like oranges, they smell like oranges, and they even taste like oranges. In fact, they are 100% without a doubt genuine oranges. So, will you collect 6 of them for me? Now, I'm sure that you don't need much guidance here, but just in case. If you see a tree growing oranges, you can press A to shake it. Then just pick the fruit up. I'm sure you'll have plenty of oranges for all of us in no time. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, just need to shake 2 orange trees. We've got 1. And 2. Oh, did I pick a weed up or something? Yes, I did. Didn't mean to do that. Oops, Tommy, once you find enough oranges for the group, we'll make some yummy orange juice for everyone. Oh well, I knew you were the right one for the job. Thank you once again. I'll go ahead and take those oranges off your hands and get started on the preparations. Here you go. Now, is that everything? Yes, I believe it is. Let's get started with the festivities. At last, allow me to properly welcome you to your new island. I have participated in many ventures and endeavors over the years, but this may be the most exciting. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business acumen. And perhaps my skills as an outdoorsman, Oh ho ho. Now, we may not have that kind of numbers that I originally envisioned, but that just means we'll have to rise to the challenge. And I have no doubt that with hard work and perseverance, we'll shape this deserted island into... I suppose we can't call this a deserted island anymore. But what should we call it? I sense a great opportunity. As the first resident of this island, we should be the ones to name it. And in the spirit of democracy, we should put it to a vote. Majority rules, So take a little time to think, and when everyone is ready, I'll present your ideas. Now, if you saw this on the schedule that I posted, I did post a schedule earlier in the week, you'll see that I already picked the name out. And the name I want to call this island is... Honeyvale. I think that's a pretty good name that kind of fits the vibe I'm going for with this island. My thought is that all the flowers that will eventually be on this island bring a lot of bees, and the bees obviously make honey, and so this island smells like honey from the bees wafting through the air, and it fits my whole like kind of woodland animal aesthetic I'm gonna go for. I guess I should actually also mention this island's probably gonna be some kind of like mix between cottagecore and dark academia, light academia, that kind of vibe. But then I probably will also maybe kind of do like a Disney World showcase vibe where different areas of the island maybe look like different cultures depending on the items and the villagers that we eventually get. So we'll see. But for the main vibe of the island, it's probably going to be some kind of like cottagecore, dark/light academia vibe. But anyway, Honeyvale is going to be our name, so let's confirm that in. Are you okay with Honeyvale? Yes. All right, is everyone ready? Let's try saying our ideas all at the same time. Ready, go. What splendid variety. Yes, yes, each one a potential gem. Now for the voting. I'll say each name in order and you can clap for the ones you think is best. Florian seems to have the enthusiasm and the naming sensibilities. Let's start there. So Florian suggested Honeyvale. Yay, everybody liked my island. Wow, that's an overwhelmingly positive response. Each and every one of you clapped. I suppose if everyone is in agreement, we could just go with Honeyvale. It rocks. Okay, sounds great. Absolutely. Splendid. Then from now on, this island will be known as Honeyvale. Well, Florian, since you've proven yourself by naming Honeyvale, I'd like to rely on you for other critical decisions we'll need to make on the island. Yes, yes, I hereby name you the resident representative of Honeyvale. Thank you very much. Florian, could you please say a word or two as the new spokesperson for your neighbors? You can count on me. Thank you. So we've settled on a name for our island, and we've selected our resident representative. It's been a big day, but it's gotten rather late, so let's have a toast. Look at our orange juice. Everyone, have a beverage in hand. It's fresh juice made from oranges, our new resident representative harvested on this very island. Hopefully pulp-free, because that is my preferred orange juice. And without further ado, a toast to Honeyvale and the happiness of its residents. Cheers! Okay, I think with that, well, actually, let me talk to the villagers. Having fun? I'm gonna kick off a new workout routine tomorrow, so I'm taking it easy tonight, Shredded. I've never settled an island before. Honeyvale? That is gonna be rad. What? Honeyvale, Honeyvale. What a great name, just rolls off the tongue. Thank you for offering such a wonderful idea to the group. You're welcome. We're here to act as your support staff, but we've never lived on an uninhabited island before either. I'm not sure how helpful we'll be in this unfamiliar place, but we'll rely on each other as fellow residents. Yes, we will. Ah, Florian, having a good time, yes? I know this is a bit much, so if you feel like taking a short nap in your tent, by all means, go ahead. We'll keep the fire burning. I'm not tired yet. Yes, I should have known you'd have plenty of energy. Well, enjoy the moment. Just stop by and see me for a quick chat before you turn in. I have something to give you. Look at them in their nice warm outfits. I just noticed. Okay, I think I'm going to take a quick break here. I will be back in a couple minutes and then we can continue. We will probably sleep through the night and start our next day. So I will be right back. Okay, and we're back. So let's go ahead and talk to Nook and get whatever he was gonna give us. Florian, having a good time, yes? I know this is all a bit much, so if you feel like taking a short nap in your tent, by all means, go ahead. We'll keep the fire burning. Maybe I'll go do that. Sounds good to me, but first you'll probably want this. It's your very own camping cot. Yes, I kind of would need that. You'll want to set it up in your tent before you lie down. Oh, and there are a few packages waiting in your tent as well, Just a few items that might be useful. To open packages and use the things inside, press A. And when you're ready, you can move L to crawl into bed. We've got another big day ahead of us tomorrow, so rest up as much as you can tonight. Yes, that's all for now, or from me for now. Sweet dreams, Florian. Thank you very much, everybody. Let us go to our tent. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's all covered in snow. Let me in, please. Okay, let's look at our boxes. We've got a light, nice. And a radio. Can I move the radio? Yes. Let's just move the radio down down here. And then I'll put my bed back here. Place item. And let's push it into... Oh, that's as far as it can go. Okay. Let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. We go to sleep? I thought I had to just push it. There we go. Okay. I can sleep. I know how to do that. Rest my head for a little while. Yes, let's do that. I'm getting sleepy. Very sleepy. Look who it is. So, looks like you decided to make your own way in the world. Get out there, explore new frontiers. That's all the way right. Daddy-o, Daddy-o. You don't need to live by anyone's rules but your own. The world was made for exploring, you know. Living free, being out there, it's a great feeling. Yeah. But take it from a cat who's been on the road. Being by your lonesome can grind on the soul. Is he a cat? I thought he was a dog. You gotta make friends along the way. Rambling this crazy world is Squaresville without some pals. Yeah, man. Friends are where it's at. Speaking of rambling, I'm doing that a bit of that myself. My bad. Maybe it's about time for you to wake up to your new life. Oh, but listen up. That rap I just gave you about your friends, it's pretty key. You'll dig this island life a whole lot more if you share it with some friends, if that's your scene. Yeah, an island paradise with your best pal sounds pretty groovy to me. Cool, when you wake up, you'll be in sync with real time. Dig that island life, and I'll catch you later. Real time, but we can also time travel. Florian. Are you in there? Oh, I hope I haven't woken you abruptly. But I do wish to discuss something with you. Yes, I'll be here when you're ready. I am awake now. There you are. I hope you had a pleasant nap. Or, well, I suppose it was a bit more than a nap, wasn't it? It's a brand new day. The wind in those leaves and the snow. It's like making me shiver in, like, real life. Or, well, I suppose it was we talked about. It's a brand new day. I slept that long? Oh, ho, 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 yes, it's quite normal to be worn out from such a long trip and a major life event. Speaking of which, I have a few more things that you might find useful as you adjust to life in our little paradise. First, you'll need one of these, yes? Ooh, a phone. Thank you. Your very own Nook phone. I had these made especially for island residents. I want to make sure it's working right, so could you try turning it on for me? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's on. Good, good. It looks like you're getting good reception as well. Okay, feel free to put it away now. Say, Florian, have you ever used a smartphone before? Or have? Very good, then this should be a breeze for you. In fact, these Nook phones are rather easier to operate than ordinary phones. Oh yes, we simply removed most of the features. Ah, yes, yes. There's also a very useful app that contains advice for living here. Normally this would not be free of charge, but as you're just getting started, consider it an extra bonus. It's called Island Life 101, and it's a message delivery service of sorts. Feel like giving it a try, I don't think I need it, but I'll say yes, just in case there's something I need to see. Okay, I'll need you to pull out your Nook phone again so I can send you the app. Oh. There it is. Perfect, perfect. You've got the Island Life 101 app as well. You'll start getting messages once you're out and about doing things. Read them as they arrive, Alright, that's enough about the app for now. I do have one more thing for you, however. What is that? It's your itemized bill. My bill. So this includes everything. Airfare, accommodations, labor, tax, and of course your Nook phone. Bringing you a grand total of modest sum of 49,800 bells. Okay. Yes, yes. Well then. Wait. You don't have any bells? I can't believe I didn't think of this. Oh, of course. Well, no need to worry. I was prepared for exactly this type of tricky situation. For a getaway package, you can pay your fees with miles instead of the standard bells. I call this extremely helpful service the Nook Mileage Program. Nook Mileage? Well, it's quite extraordinary if I do say so myself. With the Nook Mileage Program, you can earn miles by simply living your life here on Honeyvale. I dare say, the more you enjoy your island life, the more Nook miles you can earn. And you can use them to pay back your move-in fees and much more. So the bottom line is you need 49,800 bells to pay your move-in fees, but with this new service, would you believe it, it only comes to 5,000 miles. I'll just go ahead and register you so you can pay in miles. Yes, yes, but there are more details available within your Nook phone. Just open the Nook Miles app, and you'll see that you've earned some miles just for traveling to the island and joining the program. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to a few other matters. But let me heartily congratulate you once again on your arrival. I'm so happy to have you as a resident of Honeyvale and a client of Nook Inc. Thank you for having me. My new life is underway. I could do whatever I want. Woohoo! From now on, island time will match the flow of time in the real world. Do not touch the power button when you see the autosave indicator in the top right screen. You can also save and quit your game after pressing minus. That's good to know, because we'll need to do that before we do any time traveling. Okay, let's see our phone. Oh, that was not the right button. Okay. Let's look at all of our apps. We've got the camera app. Okay. Back to the phone. We've got Nook Miles. You're enrolled in the Nook Miles program. Earn Nook Miles for completing island activities. Then trade those miles for various perks and goods at Nook Stop and Resident Services Center. Make the most out of island life. Earn Nook Miles. Okay, let's get some miles. You traveled a long way just to move our little island, and you enrolled in the Nook Mileage program, so you earned your first miles. There are lots of ways to earn miles by just enjoying island life. Let's claim them. 500. Okay, what else do we got? Angling let me speak. Angling for perfection. Learning how to fish is an essential skill for living on a remote island. Nook Inc. encourages all island residents who are aiming to become fishing masters. Okay. You've got island togetherness. One of the goals of Nook Island Inc. is resident togetherness. Our gregarious greeting initiative aims to reward you with Nook miles just for chatting with residents. Try to talk to your neighbors every day. And you've got the bug. Earn miles just for catching creepy crawlies. Every bug you catch is one that won't be surprising someone in their sock drawer. I think that's all of them that we have right now. Yep. Okay, let's do our custom designs. With this app, you can create custom designs to wear on clothing or display around the island. When you save a custom design to the app, you can share them with others or island residences. There's a chance that your custom designs will be seen by other players during network play sessions when you visit another island, for example. Don't create anything that infringes on others' rights and all of that. Okay. And then I think these are the ones that we can, like, wear in our faces. So, like, wear face paint. Okay, let's not wear this. Can I, like, how do I take it off? Wear face paint. That is not what I wanted. Okay, let's see if we can make our really quickly custom one. So if I'm gonna change the design on here. About mouse controls. You can use mouse. Okay, I'm not using mouse controls. Next. Close. Okay. I think if I hold oh wait, that rotates that. Okay. I want the face. Oh, this is, I think, actually, if those are my eyes. Okay, let's switch to black. And let's do a little heart. Oh, we can actually, I can, like, stamp a heart. That might make my life easier. Unless that's, can I change the size? Why? How small is the smallest one? I think maybe that. It's kind of big. Let's undo that. If I put that all the way up at the top. Mine's like more on the outer part of my eye also, so it would be maybe like here, honestly. Let's see what that looks like. So if we done, let us, we'll name this Beauty Mark. Not that. Beauty. Is Beauty Mark 1 or 2 words? I don't know. You know what? Let's call it heart instead. That'll solve our problem there. Heart. Okay, that'll be good. Let's see what this looks like. Let's wear that. Face paint. Okay, now my problem is I need to get rid of all of that white. Before I do that though, let's see what it actually looks like. Yeah, that's like, I think the positioning is okay, but that is way too big. So let's get in here and fix that. Change design. First of all, oh, there it is, I see. This up here looks like it's nothing. And then, how do I fill? Tool, fill, everything. And let's fill this too. And then tool, we need to make a very small heart. So maybe that will look something like this. I can see why we had that problem with the other heart. No, we definitely don't want that. Let's undo. Maybe, oh wait, no. Undo. I get rid of these. And this. Maybe I want it to be like really small. Oh wait, no, that was, I didn't want that. What if I get rid of this? That's like the smallest heart that we can possibly do. Let's see what this looks like. So let us save this. Confirm. It needs to be like really tiny. Whereas a face paint, let me get that off. That looks more like an arrow to me. Let's go in and do this one more time. I need to click the right button though. Let's get the phone back out. Let us, I'm actually gonna start a different one here. Actually, hold on, can I copy this? Yes, copy to there. Delete it. Change design. That way we can like more easily compare two different ones that we do. So what happens if I like just get rid of that now? Then it's more like a diamond, but at least we have like the top part here. And let me move this all the way up. So if I do like 1, 2, 3, get rid of this. Oh, that's really just like cut out of the top. Okay, hold on. Also, was I like... Did I have lines on my face? I didn't even realize it. On the other one. Let's get rid of these lines. Okay, this one I think we're gonna go just for like... just a dot. We'll do... Honestly, that might even be too big. Let's just do one on this one. Yeah, let's try this and see what this looks like. So, done. This one is just gonna be... dot. Okay, let's do this. Whereas face paint. Yeah, I think I like that better. We'll go with that. Okay, so let's get back into our phone. Let me, to keep this tidy, I'm going to delete this one. How do I delete this one? At the bottom. Swap or copy. Can I actually just... change design. Okay, I don't know how to delete it. I'll figure that out on my own time. We can move on from this. Let's go into Nook Miles because it looks like maybe we got something. Oh, there's a lot of different things here. So we've got flower power, pick of the bunch. Go ahead and be shellfish. Horde reward, island shutterbug, edit credit, bulletin board benefits, exterior decorator. First, custom design. Learning to use a custom design app lets you personalize your clothes and furniture. So much fun to be had. Yes, yes. Let's get our miles for that. 500. 1/5 of the way to paying off our loan. Or our bill, I should say. It was really a loan. Okay, map. Let's look at that. Check the map for your current location. You can also press X to change settings and choose whether to display the minimap during your day-to-day activities. Okay. So we've got me, Bud, and Cherry. We've got the airport and resident services. And then we can see our houses down there. Okay. Passport. Your passport information is shown here. This information may be seen by other players when visiting another island, for example. You can change your photo, title, or comment at any time. Customize them to show off your style. Also, hello Phoebe. Welcome to the stream. I will be time traveling just when we finish this day's events. Add a short comment to your profile. We'll do that later. So we're in Honeyvale. Oranges are our fruit. Very first, Island Dweller, Florian, born November 29th. And today we're registering as January 30th because we have prepped for some time travel already. Basically, I'm starting a week earlier any stream, and then I give myself that week's worth of days to travel from if we need to. Okay, let's look at the rescue service here. Use the service for an emergency situation on the island when your path is blocked and you're stuck. You'll be sent to a place such as your home or resident services. Nook miles are generally required to use this service. Okay, so we need to make sure we do not get stuck. No, I do not want to call them. Okay, let us continue on to our last thing here. Island Life 101. Welcome to Island Life 101. Check this app every day for useful tips about how to make the most of island living. Island Life 101 is a service of Nook Inc. No tips yet? Okay. Okay, let's check out our mail here that I think has been making noise for the past like half an hour while we've been going through the menus. Nintendo, dear Florian, congratulations on your big move. We hope you enjoy your new island life. To celebrate this fresh start, we'd like to give you a gift that is sure to come in handy. Nice. You can get miles by taking a picture and editing your passport. Oh, thank you for that tip. Let's place this in the pocket. Let's open our present up. Simple DIY workbench. Let's learn that. Is this a DIY recipe? I wonder how I can memorize it. Okay, I guess we can't do that. We have to go talk to Nook. Let's go talk to him. Butterfly. I think he might be in here. Ah, Florian, welcome, welcome. As you can see, it is quite cozy in here. It's funny how cozy doesn't always mean comfortable, Yeah, especially when it's like snowing outside. Let me know if you need advice on how to spend your time on this island or anything else. If you need some advice about basic island materials, you should talk to Timmy. He can help you procure some of the essentials for thriving in our little paradise. And if you want to earn some bells, he has a rather generous policy of purchasing just about anything. Not strictly advisable from a business perspective, but quite generous, yes, yes. Oh, one more important thing. I'm offering a free DIY workshop that can help you really build out your island experience. I think it would be quite useful, so I do hope you take me up on it, Yes, I would like to do that. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. About that workshop. Yes, the DIY workshop. Each participant will make and keep their own tools and receive a set of DIY recipes. I think it will be quite useful for island life, So shall I put you down for the next available session? I'd love to. Yes, yes, that's the island spirit. I happen to be free right this very moment, so let's get started. Yeah, our first lesson. Welcome to my DIY workshop. Oh, I suppose workshop is overselling it a bit, When you see how simple it is to DIY or do it yourself, you'll understand what I mean. The basic idea is to gather materials, follow a recipe, and then craft using a workbench like this one. So today we'll be constructing a fishing rod using common materials that you can find anywhere, yes? For this particular recipe, we require a mere 5 tree branches. It is admittedly a little flimsy. Now then, come to me once you've collected the materials, Will do. I literally just already forgot what he said, but I think it was some branches. So let's go get 5 twigs or whatever. Hello, bud. Actually talk to him. Yo, Florian, that spot you found for me is just incredible, thanks. I hope we can keep looking out for each other like this. It's good to have buddies, Shredded. Oh, right. I've got something here for you, Shredded. Thanks again for finding a place for my place. Ooh, a hat? That mesh cap is perfect for Honeyvale. You can try it on by pressing X to open your pockets, then press A to select the item you want. Choose where if you want to put it on. You can always change later. You need to work out, Shredded. If you need to work out. Thank you. I will try that on in a bit. Let me get my twigs first. We got 1. I may need to shake some trees. Okay, 2. Three. 4. And 5. Okay, I think that's all we needed. Let's go check with Nook. Ah, Florian, found the necessary materials, Well then, let's get started on crafting that fishing rod. Yes, yes. To begin, just select a project from the workbench and get started. Go ahead, give it a try. Okay, to the workbench. Craftable, craft it. Let's do it. I made a flimsy fishing rod. Yes, that was perfect. As you can see, crafting is quite simple provided you have the correct recipes, And that concludes my free DIY workshop. Oh, there is just one last thing. I have a few common DIY recipes for you, free of charge, naturally. Is not naturally? I just need to send them to your Nook phone. Would you mind opening it up? There it is, a new app. Splendid, thank you. The DIY app is now installed on your phone and ready for you to use anytime. And the flimsy fishing rod you just crafted is yours to keep. It may not last forever, but it should serve you well for a little while at least. Speaking of fishing, I am no master angler, but perhaps I can give you a few tips, In my experience, you should aim in front of the shadow of a fish when you cast your line. Yes, yes. I would love to see anything you manage to catch. I'm quite curious about the local fauna. Good tips. Let's check our phone now. Actually, before we do that, let's learn this DIY. Huh, okay. Sweet. I learned a DIY recipe for a simple DIY workbench. Okay, now let's open the phone. Let's get these Nook Miles first. Have a nice day. Oh, that's a new one. These are new ones. DIY tools. Okay. We didn't actually get any miles, just new categories. DIY recipes. Check this app for info on the DIY recipes you collected. You can also register frequently crafted items as favorites, so make good use of it while you DIY. Okay, good to know. So we've got the fishing rod, we've got the workbench. We need iron nuggets for this and hardwood. We need tree branches for the campfire, and we need tree branches for the net. So if I make these 2, we need 5, we need 8 more. Okay, let's go do that. Actually, I wanted to check that bin over there, but we'll do that the next time we come in. Okay, I don't think I looked at this all the way on this side of the island for sticks or twigs, so let's do that. 1, is there anything down here? Not really. 2, let's talk to Cherry. Yo, Florian, I'm getting a real good vibe from the tent plot you picked for me. Thanks for the hand. We've got to look out for each other here. If you ever need anything, don't be shy. What? Oh yeah. I was thinking about how to thank you, and I came up with a recipe for a leaf umbrella. Oh, well, thank you. Alright, so the first thing I thought when I got here was, now that's a lot of weeds. That's kind of where I got the idea. It's a DIY project that uses weeds. Think about it. Weeds are the most abundant natural resource we have. May as well use them. What? Why, thank you very much. Let's go learn that DIY. We got the DIY for a leaf umbrella. Okay, let's see what that requires. 15 weeds. So we need 14 more weeds, and we need... we'll have to check how many. We need 15 total. Or 8 total, I mean twigs. Let's do this. Did we get something? Here we go. Island togetherness. Oh, I think because I talked to them both for 1 day, I got that. So 300, nice. Okay, let's pick some weeds here. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna take a tea break. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's get some more twigs. 14, 15. That should be all of those that we need. Pick up these last twigs here. How many do we have? We've got 5, so we need 3 more. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Is that all that we needed? 6, we need 2 more. One and 2. Okay, let's head back to the workbench. I think is there one out here? No, not anymore. Let's actually check this first. Oops. Oh, how silly of me to forget. I need to give you a brief introduction to that box there. That is a recycle box for all the island residents to use. We'll be using it for items removed during construction and such. Yes, if you see anything you like, feel free to take it on home. If the box gets full, we'll get rid of the oldest items first, so don't delay in picking out what you want. Okay, let's see. Is there anything in here? Cardboard box. I'll take it. I'm gonna take all this stuff. Okay, let's build some stuff over here. Let's craft. Okay, we're gonna do the net. Let's do it. I made a flimsy net. You know, I do appreciate the applause here. Let's keep crafting. Let's make the campfire. Let's do it. I made a campfire. Keep crafting. We'll do the umbrella. Craft it. Craft a leaf umbrella. Let's do it. I made a leaf umbrella. I think that's good for now. Let's also check this out. Oh, I should give you a brief introduction to that terminal as well. That is our Nook stop. It's a terminal for services that will further enhance your island life. At the moment, you can use 2 services, Florian. The first is Nook Shopping. It's a catalog shopping service for items that can be hard to find on the island. Second, this terminal serves as an automatic bell dispenser, or ABD, for the Bank of Nook. We're also working on a service by which you'll be able to redeem Nook miles for various things. Please take advantage of these wonderful services. Quite beneficial indeed. Yes, yes. Welcome to Nook Stop, a multimedia terminal for Nook or from Nook Inc. Once per day, accessing the Nook Stop will award you bonus daily miles. Nice. Please select from the following services. Nook Shopping, ABD, sign off. Let's do Nook Shoppings. Also, hello. What is this? Weeping Sweets? Hopefully I said that correctly. Welcome in and thank you for the compliment. So what do we have here we can purchase? Well, honestly, nothing because we have 0 bells. But if we had bells, we could get a handcart, utility sink, mesh cap, which we did get one. We'll have to see which one we got. Sporty shades, yeah, or sugar. Okay, no problem. Bear tea, chow tea, if we want to be Italian. These shorts, rain boots, KK disco. Okay. What else do we have here? We have a bunch of Lego, I am assuming promotional items. Yeah, lots of Lego stuff. Not really the vibe for this island. But it's cool to see that they're here. This stuff looks pretty cool. Okay, and then seasonal stuff. Venetian Carnival Mouse, that's actually pretty cool. Resetti model, I remember Resetti. Bean tossing kit, football cheer megaphone, and a football rug. Okay. You can always go to Treasure Island to get bells if you didn't know. Thank you for letting me know. I actually did not mention this earlier in my stream, but I will mention it now. I probably won't be doing Treasure Islands. I have seen them and I see how they work. But I think for this one, I'm going to try to do basically everything that I can on my own, basically. If I need to like grab something, I'll try to get it however I can without getting it from a Treasure Island. But it might be actually a good idea to go to one stream just to see what there is, to see what the items look like in game. I have played this game before, but it has been a while, like a couple years, so I'm sure there's a ton of stuff that I haven't seen before that I don't even know is out there. Okay, let's see. I think let's put our campfire down since it is so cold. Actually, I think I'm gonna put it down here on the beach. Place that down. And light that up because it is way too cold out here on this island. Let's get the net out and see if we can... I know I saw a couple bugs around here. This butterfly. That, no one saw that. That one you can see. I got a common butterfly. They often flutter by. Lovely. The dragonfly over there, but I think it's too far away. Oh, but I could get this snowflake. Wow, it's a snowflake. It's like a tiny, beautiful sculpture. I don't... Ooh, and the dragonfly. Can I get you? Yes. Okay, good. We, like... This is the, like, second technical day. First day of the stream. So we don't even have the museum or anything. But I can collect these now and just kind of put them on the ground for now. We got that dragonfly. Ooh, there's a snowball. I might have to do something with that later. Let's see, is there anything else? I wonder if we can get the message in the bottle DIYs now that we unlocked that. The actual DIY. I'm just gonna start all the way up here and kind of go down and just collect everything that we see along the way. I don't have a shovel yet, so I don't think I can dig up whatever that is, but let us attempt to fish. It always makes me so nervous that I'm gonna like miss it. Yes, I caught a sea bass. No wait, it's at least a C# or C+. I recently heard that joke was about like grades or something. C+. I'll have to look it up again. I've always interpreted that as C#, like music wise, which now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know why, because that's a plus. It's not like a sharp sign. But literally, like, not even just in this Animal Crossing and like older ones, I never understood that. I never like got that joke correctly, and my heart just skipped a beat there. Oh my gosh. Yes, I caught a horse mackerel. Of course, mackerel. The good thing about being so early in this game is that everything is new that we're getting. No repeats. Except maybe this will be our first one. That was just not in the right area at all. Can you see this? No? About here. Oh my god, that... we'll never know if it was a repeat. Okay, let's try like a river fish. Let's go for this one. I'm gonna have to just get the hang of it. I am. I'm like literally sweating. Oh, that's a butterfly we don't have yet. Oh, and we can see our flowers up there. Wait, are those daisies? Because my birthday month is November, and I'm pretty sure, based on a chart I saw, that was not supposed to be an option. Or maybe those are cosmos? I know some flowers. I do not know what those are. But yeah, like I said in the beginning, the flowers don't really matter too much because we can get them from other islands that we visit. Let's hold this and hopefully get this butterfly to come over here. What was that bug on that snowball? Maybe if we just like, I don't know, stand by this tree, it'll come over here. Or not. I'm here, I want you. Okay, we're not gonna wait around forever for that. Okay, let's see. What are we gonna do now? I don't think we're gonna do too much more for this episode. But before I do, let's get this. Let's get these snowflakes. We didn't really time travel this episode, so, or this stream. So next stream, we are gonna just move a week forward. I'm not gonna do the extra days that we didn't go to today. I will have to see what I decide to do in the future, Nook mileage wise, because that means I'm always gonna miss the bonuses if I don't like do the time traveling off stream. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not yet. I might just, complete the Nook mileage, the things on the phone, quests, I guess, and just get them that way. I'm not really like trying to speed run this or anything, so I think we can just come around here, get all these oranges. I think we already got that butterfly over there. Oh look, it's a balloon we can't get. And a dragonfly I believe we already got. I do definitely want to just at least get these oranges so that they'll grow back before the next episode. I'm saying episode, I guess technically episode, stream, same thing. Let's see. Yeah, they're fun but take forever. Yes, it's a C+, but like 70 to 60, I think. I'll never got it until I moved to the US. I'm from the US, and so I definitely know that's the range. I just was in like choir when I was studying, when I was in school, so I think my brain just automatically goes there. And then Nook miles are a pain for you, can't get them for the life of you. Yeah, I think after you have been playing for a while, it becomes a little harder to get them. And I know, like, for me, one of the first things I want to do when I can is buy a different hairstyle, because this is not doing it. This is just the best that I could get out of the front one. First ones, I think that there's one in the cool set that has a ponytail and like the hair coming down, like the long bangs like mine does. I think I might try that and see how that looks. But I'm the type of person who will just like go and buy that before paying off my loan. But yes, let's go see if there's any more oranges. Got this one up here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, a bunch of snowflakes. I think you need these for like the seasonal recipes, so I want to get as many as I can right now. I actually don't know how long, like if this is only on certain days that this shows up or any of that, so yeah, I'm gonna get a bunch right now. If I can actually catch them. Okay, I have to get like at least one more. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. Let us go to... Let's get some more fruit, as always. End of winter season, I believe February 25th or 24th. Okay. You're good with that information. For I guess for Animal Crossing, I specifically asked for that information. Well, I guess I said I didn't know, but it's like on a time limit. If it's something seasonal like that, then you're good with that. Animal Crossing is one of those games where it's not there's anything like too spoilery, I think that you could say about it, so we're good for this one. Let me go talk to Nook. I want to see if he has anything to say, and then I think we will probably end today's stream. But let's go talk to him and see what he has to say. I feel like I kind of did everything. Oh yeah, no problem. Thank you for having the concern to make sure you're following the rules correctly. I do appreciate that. Ah, Florian, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. What should I do? Yes, that is the question. Well, this island is a diverse habitat for many interesting creatures, other than us, ho. Yes, you can catch all kinds of insects and fish if you practice with your net and fishing rod. I'd be most curious to see any creatures that you do catch, By all means, bring them to me. Okay, so that'll be our goal to start the next stream with. Let's go back to our tent, and then we can end today's stream. Go back to the tent. I'm gonna leave our fire on because it is way too cold out here. Okay, so thank you so much everybody for watching. I don't have a new schedule posted yet, but this was the last stream for my first week of streaming. So I will have a new schedule posted most likely on Sunday. We will be doing probably episode 2 of all the series we've been doing already. There may be a stream on Sunday with kind of like a one-off game, but I haven't decided that yet. We'll see how it goes. But either way, if there is, I'll post it on the next schedule on my YouTube posts. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you would like to know a little bit more about me, I did upload a VTuber self-introduction video on my channel. It's over there if you'd like to see it. And if you'd like to become a Royal Court Magician, you can go ahead and subscribe, but only if you want to. Thank you so much. It is nighttime for me, so I'll say goodnight to you, or good whatever else it is. See you in the next stream. Bye.